What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cybernite's Flashpoint. We've got an assassination mission for today's episode. This is going to be interesting because I haven't played this map much. On the last episode, I probably had said as much, where I didn't really recognize the thumbnail, and it's because it's the map that I only played the one Battle Strike on, and so I don't really have much experience playing this map. So this will be a somewhat new experience for me. That said, it is an assassination mission against a street gang, so they're not going to be all that powerful. But it'll be my first time playing this map that's not holding up. Where was I? I was here? Yeah, I was here. We had posted up here, just kind of played out like 4 rounds kind of in this area, and that was kind of it. So, kind of sight reading the map for the first time for real. This is the map called Restricted Fab, so I'll have to remember that because that's new for me. Also noting that we're at power level 5.67. They did 2 things today. They added Steam achievements today, so that'll be interesting. I haven't played since that update, because it was today. And they added a new retirement storyline, which unlocks at power level 6. Now it's going to require probably close to 10 missions actually that happens. I believe the base PL gain for a story mission will be 0.08, and proc-gen missions are 60% of that. And so it'll take me around 8 missions or so, I think, doing the math in my head, to get to that point. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them on recording. I might just go to PL6, and then as each map gets offered, record and kind of show the, I think that it's like a 8 or 10 part storyline or something. So a lot of content there, just, you know, have to get to it. Anyway, assassination mission. VIP is probably going, so I'm going to guess that they're going to give my exit somewhere like this, and the VIP is going to spawn here or here and try to go across the map. That's my guess here, is it's going to be, they're going to be horizontal, and I'm going to try to go across the map. Which means I can kind of guess either side and then probably end up doing things about right. I'm going to choose to go left and then go through this way and then come across the middle and then grab this stuff, then go for the exit this way. We'll see if I'm right. I really don't know, but that'll be the path I'm going to take here. Doesn't appear to be any optional hacking, though I did bring a hacker to the mission, which wasn't really needed, but that's okay. I believe I've seen assassination missions have Matrix hosts. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I'm happy to have loot boxes. I know they intentionally don't spawn loot boxes on Battle Strike since they end when the last bad guy is dead, which I think is correct. That they don't want you to be like, oh, keep him alive to get the boxes. I think that's like entirely, you know, correct for them to do so. But anyway, we've got a mission to clear, so probably get rid of this camera. No, well, I could wait for him to walk, but I think realistically I don't care. We'll just like let this camera see his corpse at the end, and I will try to be a bit stealthy. I figure why not? Seems pretty safe. Now, unfortunately, my initiative is awkward, where my soldier doesn't get to go for the right amount of time. So I'm not going to JTAC this, but I'm going to yield and then put down coordinated charge. We can go ahead and start making our more aggressive plays. Now, I do... Let's see. I'm not worried about you. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have him yield still. I think you could do a short yield. You can't. Okay, shoot. I wanted to get this camera turned off, but that's not going to be possible here. So whatever. Let's just run up. Best person to shoot would have been this guy, who's, you know, better at pistol damage. So, oh well, my fault. But it just means we're going to have this camera reveal what's going on here. We have... Yeah, only one sniper, so I don't really want to waste JTAC for this, so we'll just shoot him the old-fashioned way. It'll probably take a while. It's fine. Slowly wear him down. Yeah, of course, pretty tanky here. I should have counted action points and didn't. Basically, I don't want to... Basically, I want to walk forward, and... I mean, my initiative is gonna... Okay, actually, not even that bad. My recoil is actually chilling. Don't need to honor grip that. We'll just shoot. Okay, you suck. It is what it is. Someone else will go. Actually, that's really convenient, because now I can have my Cybernite run up here, turn off the camera. Could have had the hacker do it instead. He's actually probably the better person to use the disabling on, but whatever. Shot 1. We're suddenly laser guns again. Whatever. Down he goes. Really well-timed crit, obviously. Whatever. She runs fast. Grab the loot. Make forward progress. Getting 15 kills will be tough, although this mission is offered by my gunrunner, Diego, so... favors for Diego is useful. So it's a nice upside. Okay. So only know of 2 other guards. We can run ahead of you, no problem. It'd be slightly more efficient to run this way, right? Like, this is faster than running out like this, but at the end of the day, let's just do normal pathing. Let's dodge them as best we can. We're going to get escalations no matter what because of how there's 5 tally per turn. Also, I need to wait for you to have your turn in case you run forward. Let's go ahead and delay you. Where are you headed? You are going that way? Okay, fine. We'll let you get out of the way now. And I don't see myself going for a kill on this turn. That seems very unlikely here. Taking definitely a pretty long route around this way, but whatever. He's out of the way. Where did this guy go? He ran away. Okay, good to know that that patrol goes away. It goes up here. I can try to remember that. Maybe. We'll see if I do long term. But I can certainly try. Let's put you here. Let's turn off this detector. And then have you run towards the next one. I think that is normally... That can be used as an actual Matrix hacking prop, but it's not actually a Matrix host for this. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll have you grab... Oh, you're going to get hurt. Okay, well, we'll have you crouch walk to the box, which should be fine. Alright, what do we get? 10k, sure. Alright, well, end of turn 1 means we'll see where the VIP exit is. And it's going to be... Oh, okay. So we are probably going the correct direction by running across. Cool. That camera does not move. Good to know. We can just fully bypass it by running then. I feel... Oh, I have to reload, so... I can't reload and get line of sight easily. I can just barely do it like this. I think it's reasonable. I actually might go for a JTAC here, only because... I just feel like it's correct. I don't know, it's a random instinct thing where it's only one basic guard, but also I just kind of want to get rid of this guy and have it be efficient since this is our last turn of having elevated move speed. So ideally I'd like this turn to be, you know, relatively efficient. So you can take your shot. 37 crit chance, not horrible. Okay, that's a great crit. Good job. I'm saving, by the way. I have 2 active leverages, one for minus armor and one for plus action points, which I'll use on the actual... You know, the turn when it matters. Try to have you go to 3 AP if possible. Lets you be more efficient. I think there is reasonable. Yeah, just have you take shots. These guys will grab loot, and then the team will run across the middle. I think that's reasonable. So 2 shots for you. 1. Wow, another crit. Don't mind that. Cool. I think we just wasted a downer charge off that, is what it felt like, but whatever. Alright, you're done. You should wait for this guy to move, I think. And then everyone else is not endangering us, so we could chill for a bit. You can chill. Alright. You're running over that way, I don't care. We dropped your initiative enough where we're sad. Okay, just kidding, I griefed. Fine. Let's kill that camera. Let's keep running across the map. Let's hope this magnets. It might. It's going to be close. Great. Okay, some drugs I can sell. Sure. Yeah, you two are in kind of annoying spots. I think standing here is fine, though. Yeah, we're going to go through the middle here. We can go through this way or that way. I don't really mind which way we go, so we can just kind of play aggressively. Going to start moving. When they move, it'll be a little more dangerous. And unfortunately, I can't yield an appropriate amount here. Darn, I have to, like, kind of waste my turn. I think I could probably run here and then duck, and it would be fine. I think he wouldn't see me. Okay, let's see. If I run all the way to here, he can't see me because it's out of his vision cone. So I can get to there safely. Just barely. 5k, not exciting. Then I can put you here. And then duck. And he should not be able to see me. If I'm wrong, oh well. Cool, you're doing nothing. Great, we take those. Alrighty. We get an escalation, which is guaranteed because 5 per turn. Protocols +1 tally is the only option they had. Sure. There were disabled devices, but I guess they weren't chosen. It wasn't in the deck. Alright. VIP spawns there, going across the map. A brute wane to fire comms or wildfires and the captain. Sure, that seems pretty reasonable. Yeah, alright, cool. Kill Zeta, will do. Seeming like yielding is appropriate here. Might as well let everyone run. I don't see a reason why we'd run at them, if we can help it. You can chill where you are. You can chill where you are. Yeah, you're just doing your long patrol. You're pretty ignorable. We know this guy does nothing. Might as well let him waste his turn as well. Okay, you're standing around. That's fine. Not all these initiative rolls are great, unfortunately, but we get most of them finishing up their turn, so it's okay. So the only people you're going after are these four, who are just not going to be that close to you, so I'm not too concerned about this. I think we can mostly get the team to just act. I don't... Here's the question. Is this meant to be the turn I pop leverage on? Now, this lasts for 2 turns, but I'd still rather use it on a turn where we're absolutely going to be in combat against these guys. I think if I stand up here, I'm safe. This guy rolled a 16, which is a little scary, but I think I can get my way around that. I'm actually not too worried here. The tough thing is the rest of my team has low action point counts, and so they can't do all that much. This guy's going to be easy to kill because he's still under the effects of Downer, but we'll have to bump initiative on you to make sure you're safe, which is a little scary for me. So, you know, I can just stand here kind of in the open and shoot a couple times. It's not great. I can go to here and, like, duck to these boxes, and then if he doesn't move too far, he can't see me because of this box. I mean, if I shoot from here, it's, like, kind of okay, but if you walk down to the middle, I get spotted. Hey, you're at 12. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to go for a bit of a risk then. I'm going to go to here. You're at 16, which is not slow, but not horrible for me. And then we'll shoot twice. We'll at least hit. Not guaranteed the crits. Nope, absolutely not. I lose the surprise target buff, and that gets a lot worse. Alright, VIP guards get to move. You're up there. Okay, well, obviously going to save Strike Zone for the big turn. I want to have at least 1 AP left to shoot with. You're going to see me. That's fine. No one... Well, you're over there. Okay, we have to be a little bit cautious about that. Let's put you here, which blocks a little bit more the line of sight against that guy if he comes down. I don't think I can realistically go for a J-Tack around here. This seems inappropriate. I have to put it up there, so... Let's hope we have enough damage. Should be fine. Oh, that crit's huge. Looks like he didn't quite see me, which is pretty fortunate, because we got the big damage stealth crit. Alright, more of the guards can move. Defend the asset. Good for you. Yep. So they're patrolling forward, and then you're just walking. No big deal. No problems. So if I shoot the AR, it's too loud. I'm not going to do that. I am hidden, so I'd like the stealth attack here. I get stealth crit damage, and I get bonus accuracy, so it's worth trying. Didn't get the stealth crit. It's fine. So, of course, now I'm fully revealed. It's fine, though. It does mean, though, that... Oh, I need to clean these guys up. Shoot. Yeah, I might have bitten off more than I was supposed to. I mean, as long as we beat his initiative roll, it's fine. But... Yeah, I made this kind of ugly. Okay, I'd like you to die, please. Good. With that crit... Oh, actually, it's huge. Wait, that crit is massive. That means I can kill this guy. Okay, let's go and hire an Iron Grip. And then let's make the accuracy better. I think Mark Sights here is fine. I don't mind burning it. And then we suddenly have really good damage. We have really good crit chance. 500 damage crits. Seems pretty good. 300 pure damage on a pistol which has no innate pure damage. Yep, seems good. Alright, well, we know about even more guards, which is fine, because our quest is get 9 more kills, and there's 5, 6, 7, 8... Yeah, there's 10. So just clear the map, and we get that completed. Nice. 2 tally, probably from a body timer, I'm guessing. I don't believe I ran over any of the other stuff here. Oh, it's this camera seeing this body. Yep, that's what it was, exactly. Alright, that's fine. That's there. And then... Fastest way over there is that direction. I think going that way is fine, right? If I'm going for these guys and I'm going to clamber towards the middle, like, otherwise I'm getting, yeah, not as far, and I got to get up here. Yeah, fastest way to there is this direction, so we'll do it that way. I need to reload at some point, but not urgently, since I can just shoot the AR instead. I'm not going to be too worried about being loud, since we're going to kill probably most of them in a, you know, big full auto cones. So last I played, there is a bug where if you press this now, it double counts all the AP. I don't know if they fixed that. I reported the bug. I don't think it's urgent, right? It's a very small edge cases in player control, so whatever. But I'm not going to show that off because I don't need the power. Alrighty, +6 tally. They are sending Ada to go check out that corpse. You're moving, and yep, that cliff counts. He's crouched behind this wall, and yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the camera angle. He wouldn't see it, right? So, cool stuff there. Tactical Surge hits the team. Good news. That's valuable. Ada was sent, but Ada's way over there, and you know, he's kind of useless. So, you didn't do anything, and I didn't expect you to. This feels like the turn where I would lower everyone's armor and go for it. Let's go ahead and pop that before I forget, because I think I'm going to forget. How many guards do I want to preempt? Because he's going to walk forward and see me, almost certainly, and that's going to be a little bit scary if I wait too long. So I'm trying to think the actual right placement here, because legitimately, this is the go turn. And exactly how much of this am I waiting for? Now, it's worth noting that Raze still has his has Savagery and has one more charge of Recoup left up. And I could even go for a Rewind to get another charge on both of those. Which I think is worth it. I'm just going to pop that now. I think it's legitimately worth it. We'll go ahead and pop the Initiative AP move point 1. And then what I want to do is let... So I have to do a larger delay here, which is unfortunate going down to 12, but it is what it is. Here, I'll throw down Look Ahead to try to slow him down a bit further. Here, I can run up at least 1 AP safely. Your turn's already done. I want to slow these guys down so that this turn's combat gets easier. So I'm going to run all the way up here, which is a little bit more risky, right? I can get seen. But I want to win the initiative wars, so I'm going to try to catch everyone that I can. I'm only going to catch these guys. That's fine. I just wanted to buy some more space. What I'm going to do is delay. Raise. Yeah, I should recast Coordinated Charge here. This makes sense. I'll remember in a sec to recast Iron Grip. But I'm going to yield. I'm going to have Rhino come through. Right, I'm going to want to charge up pretty far. We'll start by getting to around here. We're going to vaguely fight from around this location. I'm going to strike zone where most of the kill is going to happen, which is going to be this area. Great. You're all debuffed. We'll J-Tac to make this one clean around... here. I think we can all choose to walk up, and that's okay. That's going to be the spot. Okay, you can yield back. And Raze is going to go Nova. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like spend 2 AP is appropriate. Let's see. Yeah, spend 2, not 3. There we go. Cleanly in cover. He's going to see me. I don't care. I'm going to... Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, I have Iron Grip maxed out. So I have 50% less recoil generation. So worth noting, by the way, that I already have from... I mean, I have 2 points in strength, so my recoil gen is not that lowered, but it's... it's got to be somewhere in here. It's a big wall of text, obviously. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's exactly 4%. So it's going to go to 54% less recoil generation. Even more ballistic pure damage upgrade. So 33 all accuracy, great. 50 crit damage, 57 crit chance, 80% ballistic because 10% comes from my character passive, 54% less recoil generation. Yeah, so it's a lot of damage. And keep in mind, my crit chance is really high, so I'm likely to just deal double damage in most of these shots. And I have 2 charge. Yep. That is extremely not close. Yeah, that went pretty well. Alright, I should take a step forward or so and kill the rest of them now, I suppose. Let's spend 1 AP going here. Actually, let's try to get a bit closer, because we have like more guards to kill later on in the turn. That looks pretty good. We're triggering the motion sensor. I don't really care. That's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, my recoil, by the way, is 7. This gun's base recoil... Okay, so I have felt there's a bug with recoil generation. I just haven't looked that closely. It says the full auto here is recoil of 38. And I don't believe... So, right, if I have that, which is what I'm doing, right? My recoil gen is 54% lower. I should be generating around 19, right? I should be generating about 19 recoil, but my recoil is 7. So there was definitely some bug with recoil calculation, right? It's saying plus 17 here, right? And maybe I have ignore some amount of recoil. That actually might be one of my character passives if I have like ignore 10 recoil. I don't see it, but maybe I'm missing it, right? That's entirely possible that's there. But here, it says I'm going to add 17 right here. There's the recoil counter. Let's go ahead and kill them. Yes, I do 1,300 damage crits. Great. And then let's go find someone else to kill. It's going to be going quite far to get there, but I mean, there are only so many guards left, to be honest. You're way over there. Don't know if I can kill you, but it'd be cool if I could. Alright. Well, that's going to be clearly in line of sight. Trigger a lot of cameras, though, of course. And my recoil is 16. Okay, so I'm definitely generating the wrong amount of recoil. Okay, so let's just, send that one. I'm generating the wrong amount of recoil. It might be double counting percent recoil modifiers. Okay, so I have 54% recoil reduction through iron grip plus strength. The attack preview says I should gain 17 recoil per full auto. I did 2 full autos. I'm at 19 recoil. Something's not adding up. Alright. Well, that should be enough information for them to know. Actually, I'm not even... I'm at 7. I'm at 16. Sorry. Yeah, I gained 17 per attack. I've somehow wound up at 16. I assume it's just double counting. That would make sense to me, right? I'm getting half of 17 each time. Right. It's showing it in the preview and then actually having it would be my guess. I don't actually know, but that seems it lines up too well to not be a likely culprit. 1,600 damage crits. Clearly not okay. Clearly incredibly silly. Here, let's macro sites to make it even easier. Here, I think you might... Oh, damn, we didn't crit. Alright, he lives for another 5 seconds, I guess. Alright. I would like to chase this kill down if possible. That is not possible. Okay, well, he's just heard all the gunfire, and he's going to report that there's significant problems going on, which is not inaccurate. There are significant problems going on. Goodbye. That savagery popped, which is not very useful for me. Oh, I could have walked into J-Tech. That would have been smarter. Oh, well. Alright, let's go grab loot boxes because there's only one guard left. And the escalation's probably going to, spawn reinforcements. I'm sure we can deal with them. I'm not exactly worried. $5K, not the most exciting. That's okay. There's more boxes where that came from. At this point, triggering cameras doesn't matter since they already know where we are. Relatively empty boxes, that's fine. We're getting paid like 600K for the mission, even after cutting it in half via difficulty settings. Yeah, so buffed up assault rifles, pretty good if you didn't know. In case you were unaware, the power level of that is quite high. So, my evac is where I started? Really? I actually don't think that's intended. They normally don't want you to have to do that. Okay. My evac point is the exact spot I came in from. Not necessarily a bug, but feel like you guys don't tend to do that. Their process for all the stuff is very manual, so it is easy for them to like have small clerical errors like this, or it's intended, which is fine. I'm not going to complain. If it is, it's not like my experience is ruined or anything. But actually, you know what I'd really like to be able to do is stun this guy. Because that would actually block his security escalation. I'm still going to... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to let him do it because there's no upside to blocking this. We've triggered enough cameras and whatnot that we're going to escalate no matter what. In fact, the guaranteed tally return also guarantees that. And the escalation is guards right there. That looks like a reasonably high quality set of guards, but yeah, a Bulwark, a Berserk, and a Brute Wayne. Sure. So the Street Berserk has a nice solid 45 armor. The Bulwark is 50 armor, not horrible, but not you know, no penetration there. And then the Brute Wayne is decent, 78 1 pen or one protection point. Okay, so one person needs to grab that, which will be the hacker. You could probably yield where you are. You're gonna be behind cover here, so you can wait. You might need to be killed, but that's okay. Actually, I don't need to do anything here. Like, I can just run away from this guy. I just need the hacker to grab this. So I'm gonna have you run over here, I guess. That guy's not gonna see me. And all I need is this one box. I'll need 2 more kills. That's fine. I can get that, no problem. I'm not concerned. Yeah, you can yield too. You can go ahead and hack this thing. Spend 2 to get there. Spend a few more to get out. Cool. A drug. Yeah, we're going there. So this is your fastest route. Good turn, buddy. You did it. And we gotta still get 2 kills. So, yeah, delay down to 7. We'll let everyone go before me. Perfect. All right, what you guys got? Security AI's in your ear. Good for you. All right, where you headed? Yep, toward me. Sure. Into the strike zone. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, not all the way into everything. Oh, yeah, there you go, buddy. Thank you. Into the strike zone with you. And you saw a corpse. What are you gonna do it without? Run in a straight line. Okay, well, let's look ahead. And you're not going to finish hunting all the way up. That's fine. Alright, well, my damage is lower now. But I'm thinking, you know, shooting them is still correct here. We still have a 1,000,000 crit chance, which is great. Recoil of 31 when I gain 36. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's double counting the, like, 4%. And earlier it was, you know, double counting the 54%. Because otherwise that doesn't make any sense. Well, this should be close to a kill. Yep, indeed close to a kill. Right, I got the kill after Savagery already popped that. Yep, that makes sense actually. So they had changed passives. I assume they did it like with some kind of manual tagging. But they changed certain passives to not trigger while they're already on you. So for example, I didn't trigger Savagery on the turn where I was already getting the kills because I already had Savagery on, which obviously makes total sense. Again, it's a very reasonable way to do things. I'm just going to run over here. I'm going to do a short yield. I'm going to see if Rhino can get this kill comfortably. We're going to escalate no matter what anyway, I believe, so... Yeah, just go here in full auto, it's fine. It's not the prettiest, but whatever. Okay, you're dying. Bye. Alright. And I'm not really worried about you, to be honest. I'm just going to run in a straight line. Yeah, and get a bunch of tally, who cares? We win this one. Escalation is more guards the same spot, but we can probably bypass them. Their initiative rolls are going to be low. Similar group of enemies. Yeah, I'm just not worried. Let's get past all this now. Camera sees the people. Don't care about that. I do not run very fast anymore. And it was what on turn... It's going to be on turn 8 is going to be my next coordinated charge, which is going to be like the turn I'm getting out anyway. It's not exactly high value. You will probably cut off my escape. Oh, not even that. I'm going to get past you. Alright. Off we go. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not worried about what these guards are doing, because they've already been told by the AI to go do stuff, and the AI will not tell them that I'm over here until next turn, and I'm just not worried about that. So I want to make sure that you can get out on time. Your initiative roll is actually not very good. So I'm going to boost you. I'm going to go ahead and slow you guys down because you're actually a small threat. And then run in a straight line over this way. Tactical Surge is next turn. I'll try to make sure we get people into the area, but my hacker won't make it. Alright, off you go. Into the circles with you. Oh, actually relatively close, but again, I'm a 20 on the hacker, so it shouldn't be a big deal. We'll hit security level 7, which is the cap of how much heat you can gain every mission. 14 heat, 2 per security level. And we can see here that several of them had pretty good initiative rolls. So we get another escalation, and there is nothing in the deck for them, so nothing happens. Hacker gets to go first. If I leave myself with 1, I mean, there's no way I make it with the last 3 AP. Well, there's a small chance. I think it's unlikely, but I will pause here in the off chance that somehow Tactical Surge gets me all the way there. I don't think it's true. I don't think it'll happen. But I don't mind giving myself the opportunity. And, okay, we'll do the same with you. Leave you with 1 action point. That seems fine. Go, team. Great. Complete before the end of turn 12. Easy. Get 15 kills. Done. Happy to have accomplished all that. And yeah, he's not going to make it, which I assumed, but it was worth checking. I've done dumb things before where I was like, it's not going to matter, then it matters. And I just like waste a turn or whatever, so. You check to be safe. Yeah, what are these guys? Do I care? No. I'll check their armor quality. Because they updated some of the armors on these guys. So yeah, the street benders go up to 50. And these guys are the same, going up to 78. Regular street grunts still cap at 40 here. Anyway. Time to evac. We did it. Somehow took a full 30 minutes, but... I guess there were a couple of involved turns. No, we did great. Raise levels up. Cool. Not a lot of stuff in these boxes. These are all pretty low tier boxes, which honestly I think is fine. It's an assassination mission. But definitely not a lot of loot in those. Did not have to go for it, but it's a little bit of free money. Safety save for no reason, of course. And you can see that we went up to... We're at what, like 5, 6, 8? 5... Yeah, I think we're like 5, 6, 8, or something around there. And now we're at 572. I actually have it written down. At power level 5, yeah, I get 0.048 power level per mission. It does track the thousandths place, by the way. I spent a campaign tracking my PL after every mission. It's how I discovered that PL is based on... I found a bug where the PL was PL gain was based on the power level of the mission on offer. And that it was different based on if it's a story mission or a proc gen mission. Anyway, so then they fixed that, so it's based on your power level now, which is the intended functionality, but it meant that like Chrome difficulty playthroughs had really, really slow progression, so you would keep getting money and XP, and then they would eventually level up the enemies, and you would eventually get better loot. You'd be like really, really before then, and so you could do like a lot of base building and stuff. And you had like really slow unlocking of story content. Alright, so we're gonna go turn through some detoxing. Alright, Owen, I would like to have her sell better drugs. There we go. My understanding is your first favor is guaranteed to roll a service. I believe that is true. That's what it seems to indicate from what they said for patch notes and my experience playing the game. So the nice thing is that means we actually have we can look at the new things in the market here. So we can filter down to we go to items. We say only show me hacking drugs, and that should mean, yeah, so the basic hacking drugs are turquoise juice and blue juice. We unlocked Midnight Glimmer, I think in the last episode. And now we unlocked Lotus Dust, so we can do a comparison. Lotus Dust is up here. So 2 tokens, 2 charges, right? It costs not much more, right? 12k, 15, now 21, now 28k. I mean, that's not really that bad. So 2 charges, 2 tokens, skip all reactions, 2 tokens. So same here, right? Next we take an action. 20 Matrix AP, 30 IO, and +2 turns for jamming security devices. Oh, interesting. Well, that's cool. Neat. So yeah, the tokens are skip reactions, and then while the tokens are there, that's cool. So yeah, this one is 3 cyberdeck armor, 15 damage, and 5 connection on pop. And then this is 20 AP, 30 IO. 30 IO can definitely matter. Basically, it's you can hit breakpoints where you could load nuke one more time if only. So it really depends on a lot of factors whether or not that breakpoint gets hit. Actually, also nothing ever costs anything but subsections of 20 IO. So that 10 there is hanging in the distance. Or it's just like a remainder until you use the second charge. So hey, by the way, if you don't use the charges that way, it's going to be kind of weird. At least as far as I can tell, I don't know if anything costs like 110 IO or 70 IO or anything. Nothing even costs multiples of 5. It's always multiples of 20. So that's pretty useful. Again, it's 4 ice reaction blocks. Also, it lets you have Lotus Dust and Midnight Glimmer in your slots, so you can get 4 8 total juice tokens. Pretty reasonable. Makes things look pretty decent. So cool stuff there. That's what she unlocked. I'm gonna go ahead and run this mission during the save. Might as well. I'm gonna. I guess we just have my hacker go right now. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. So we got this hacking station. We've got tokens. 100 IO, 50 IO, and 10 AP. That seems fine. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need the 10 deck armor, I don't think. So, real quick, checking a couple things real quick. My wire ghosts. He has utility programs too. He doesn't have better programs yet. Baseline programs too is just the baseline of how the game actually offers you stuff, so nothing too special here. Obviously waiting for the rest of the limit breaks when I get the chance to. But yeah, I don't believe there's anything that I want from the new... yeah, I don't think... Well, I think I do have Decoy 2 as it stands. Anyway, so what I'm looking for, though, is I'm going to bump cold storage so I can get... level... Oh, wow. I have to go cold storage... I have to go to cold storage 8? Yeah, my max cryo is still only 4. So, I have to go to cryo level 5 to get SimStream Detox all the way up. And so it's, like, extremely expensive to get all the way to SimStream Detox of that higher level. Trainer 4 is not nearly as bad, but it's also a very small buff of, 5% XP. It's not a very big deal. You do get plus duration, which is nice. You get more tokens, which is nice. But... it's not a huge deal. What you really care about is most of the XP, I would say. Alright, so. Let's burn off some heat. It's free. Why not? We'll burn through detox when it's time for that. We have legwork we can pick. We have a raid we can pick. But like I said, I was going to go for this hack. So let's do that. Here's you. You have, yeah, no spare talent points. You're literally 1 XP shy, which is kind of funny to me. Already playing on the rules of no items, so... yeah, we're just going to get a little bit of money. We are getting half money, but still, this will only be 400k if it was regular money, which is, like, not bad, but whatever. We'll get our freebies here. You know what to do. Get hunting. Will do, buddy. All right, 3 turns, so, burn all your levers at the start. We've got a mid to small host. Orange Pit Viper, so reasonably difficult QSec AI. Grab the IO and the AP. Let's grab Spoof before I forget, because I'm sure I was going to. Decoy 1 hot. I can only have so much space for this. Considering how much escalation is going to hurt, I'm actually going to load Disarm now and just only have 1 decoy up at a time. When I have the money, I will buy the level 5 cyber deck, maybe by the level 6, because there's nothing else to spend money on, really. But it would basically cost me a gun. Nice thing with an orange host, though, is there's only 2 ice on these basic nodes. It's a little bit helpful. So Tally, connection use have to go for both. That's going to be kind of annoying. I should unload this and reload it, because this is going to be annoying. Damage to connection, Tally, Matrix AP. These all kind of suck. I'm going to tank the AP Maybe that's wrong, but I'm going to go here. I'll take the connection health at this point. I think it's fine for now. Scan for the neighbors. Okay, let's go to the right first. Up you go. We're going to get escalation soon. That's going to be annoying, but it should be okay. I'm not going to trunk patch yet. Tally, then connection. Okay, that's actually getting pretty dangerous. Alright. AP's getting kind of low. I think it's okay for now, but it's going to get tight. Lose decoy, it's okay. I scan, that costs 2. I can load decoy, and I can still move, right? Moving costs 2. I'm not going to escalate and do anything weird. I can load decoy safely, and then I'm just going to go this way to start, because why not? We're looking for files. CPU's going to be on one of this side. It's unfortunate that I guessed wrong. I'd love to spike the CPU earlier, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to connect here. That's easy to knock down. We'll see what the trap ice is, but turn 1 looked pretty good. We got to use all the IO pretty reliably. We used the AP pretty reliably. Deception you. Okay, let's scan for the trap. Okay, trap is on download. Yeah, this should be fine. 1 tally per action, so I should load all my programs while I'm here. We get our formula. 1 part of it anyway. Great. Love my 1 tally per action. It's kind of nice. Not in a rush to load Scapegoat, to be honest. Okay, if you use a program, it's passive 10 tally per action. Still get the tally, though. Careful. And we're at 7 on this node. Ouch. That is... Oof, and my catch health is bad. I'll have to reconnect the next turn, which is going to suck. Oh well, it is what it is. Yep. 7 per action. Well, I'm just gonna hope that it's not connection health. Take our download. 13 health is fine. Doesn't hurt me yet. And then I want to disconnect now, so I can spend some because like walking back is just gonna create tally. So why bother? I'm going to lose access to hard shell and overclock, but my connection health is bad. I need to load some programs, so let's disconnect now with 37 action points, aka 3 action points in meat space. Not going to be the end of the world. Still need decoy. And all the normal stuff, basically. 15 health, not the end of the world. Cool, I can start moving forward. 8 AP. Let's go here. Unfortunate that I've got the plus action point cost here. I don't think it's worth using null op. I could. I don't think it's worth it, like I said. So let's end this turn. What's nice is one of the leverage is passive. The 100 IO is a passive thing, so it makes it a little bit nicer here. That's going to be definitely a 0 interrupt. I'm not even going to bother thinking about it any other way. Move here. Yep, just going to ignore you. Okay, we get to skip whatever that escalation was. Nothing happened. I'm glad. Okay, we found the CPU. Let's go ahead and scapegoat so that I can null op this. Null op does not one-shot despite doing 100-something damage. I probably triggered the stress one. That's not the end of the world. Go back here, spike it. We now get 2 security levels of safety. I don't think trunk patching is very useful. We can just scan everything. I should reload decoy, though, to be safe. And then let's get the rest of this. So, damage cyber deck is not a big deal. I have 10 deck armor. I'm actually going to ignore it. Get rid of you, though. And then, yeah, this is, like, literally not worth it because I'm going to lose 1 shield per action. I could have probably ignored this more often than I currently did, but... We get the last file. I'll do it anyway because ultimately I have to disconnect. So we'll deception you. I could like leave and then do it. It would be the same thing. It doesn't really matter here. Deception, disconnect. Got what we came for. Out of action points though. He probably did take a stress hit once. But yeah, once you're at orange hosts, null op can no longer one-shot unless you have more bonus damage stuff going on. We get paid decently, though. We lose, 50k from other people being around. Still get paid decently overall, though. He gets some XP, so he levels up. Cool. Not the sickest downloads, right? It's like, yeah, payment here is like, at the end of the day, right? I got paid, what, 1/3 of what I did in the assassination mission. It also took about 1/3 of the time. I got, 1/7 the XP because there's no sim stream and it's only one of the 4 people. Honestly, download, like, overall optional loot was better here. It probably doesn't make it 400k, but, optional loot was better, at least in and of itself. The fact that they're file sets, let's see, and how are we doing on stress for our boy? Not too bad. Probably still want to detox if I can, but the scav raid might get in the way for that. 300k is not horrible. I can print some file sets. Nice, that's actually really good. This is a higher level set, so we mint those. Let's see if we can... No legendaries, but got some epics. So of note, each number requires a higher prayer level to unlock them. So innately, you'll get a lot of 1s and 2s in the early game, and then you'll have fewer 3s. And so, generally speaking, I don't know how distribution is handled once you're at higher prayer levels, but you should basically expect to see things like this, where you have a lot more of the lower tier stuff. And I still can't even print this until I get the drops and or upgrade the thing. So not used by a set, and no use action. Now, the nice thing is it's 20 influence because it's a file set, so we can start really trying to print stuff here. Here you go, Kyle. 20 influence for you. Medical records, this is just generic. Patient dossiers is 20 influence. Here you go, Kyle. Research compendium. I'm going to wait until someone I care about would buy this. Yeah, I want to wait till somebody else would get the limit break. So I'm just going to sell this for 10 to Kyle. He's another guy at 80. Okay, wonderful. Safe to save for no reason. I'm going to keep doing what I can for detox, but again, I need cold storage 8, which is just incredibly far away. Right, so they're going to detox. The rest of this recording is going to just be base management. I'll probably run this battle strike while they're in the trainer. I don't see why I wouldn't. But I will let them get through the detox. I will roll the scav raid. I'm trying to think if there's... Yeah, I'm waiting for money at this point, right? So inventory, items, I can just sell these because I am not using them. Not enough to upgrade the building yet, but at least it's something. Yeah, so I'm shy money still. Yeah, 1 million for that. That's going to be kind of unlikely for a while. 1 million for this is going to be unlikely for a while. Field Ops also at 1 million. And Hacking Station, 500k. So at least a little bit cheaper there. Trainer at 500k. Detox needs cold storage 8. That's on, partially on the way. I was going to go Command HQ higher to get more maximum tasks, but I need to get the scrubber up for that to happen, so we're in between that. But yeah, I think, the weird thing is, when you have enough money to get Command Center, level 4, which is, around here where you're, willing to spend 200k on an optional upgrade, your other buildings are already done on their, probably their 500k versions, or at least 250k versions. You're at the point where your upgrades all cost 1 million, and so it's well, do you have the money to sustain 4 builds at a time? Not easily. One thing I can go for is this barracks. I'm already at the max allowed here, but basically, even though I don't need any more people, I can choose to upgrade my barracks, go to the Underworld hub, and hire new mercs just to have new mercs, just to be hey, look, here's what the optional roster looks like, and just kind of show stuff off. But as far as power is concerned, I don't need more people, right? There's no reason why I would need them. Okay, so all I can really do is, yeah, I want to continue the detox loop, because if I run a mission, I will overcap 12 hours here. I don't want that. But I will want to run, let's see, I guess, I should let them get out of detox. I want to see who runs this legwork. I also want to delay as long as I can to get Underworld tokens, so maybe I will just send them back in. But yeah, I will run that battle strike. Okay, let's just detox. Okay, well, can't upgrade that until we get the cryo upgraded. Can't upgrade Command HQ until that's upgraded, so we're just kind of in between stuff right now. Hacking Station. Oh, you're right. Until I upgrade to level 4 power, I also can't go. Oh, wait, no. I need power 4 here. This needs power 4. Okay, we'll do that, because why not? You're done detoxing. Congratulations. You're done detoxing. Congratulations. I should have set him back in. That's my mistake, but oh well. Okay. So, what is our new scav raid going to be? So we're facing a megacorp, so they're going to have reasonably strong enemies. Warehouse Swipe is a very apt name for that. Oh, fun! Cool! I haven't had this map in a while. I haven't had this map on this playthrough yet, so that's kind of cool. If I kill at least 7, I get 2 favors. To be fair, she's useless. She's a corporate PP. They don't have useful talents, right? Buys item blueprints. Yes, it already does that for me. Thanks. I don't care. You're just someone who offers me missions, and you honestly are taking spots that someone else could be taking, so I don't like you being here. But yeah, we can get the gold key with a favor. We can get the red key for 20k. It makes moving around the map easier. Matrix Nuke for 10k. Sure. Don't need these. These are not, you know, important to me at all. As far as the field ops, I have no tokens, but I could inject cred chips or things like that. Getting more levels here, right? Spending 1 million just so I can get a 5th file data chip. It's not going to pay for itself basically ever. If the average file is going to give you, let's say it's high. Let's say it's 10k. It's a 100 missions. Yeah, no, 100 tokens actually. Which you get a token every 8 days. That's 3 years in game time, and this is the only use tokens on. Yeah, no, you upgrading this just for more loot files? Nah. Now, to be fair, you do get the rate comes down, so it's not quite the same. You know, the math gets more complicated than just that. You still wouldn't do it just to get more money. That wouldn't be realistic here. Every other upgrade is better than that. Regardless, though, I still want to move on to buying a better cyber deck when I get the chance to. It's another 800k to get the Ultimate Galaxy, and the only real upside, I mean, there is upside, don't get me wrong. And like, if I'm going to spend the money, I might as well probably do this, but if your money is actually tight, I would go here. This is like your best bang for your buck by quite a lot, but I don't care that much right now. Okay, so we have a raid due in 11 days. I will run it before they're out of the trainer. I think that's very reasonable. But I'll put my squad back. Actually, well, So the other option is to have them exit the trainer, even though I only ran 1 mission for it, and then bank up for these all being run together. Is there a reason to think of it one way or the other? Not really. I actually want money now so I can, you know, actually spend the money and use my workers and whatnot. So I think I would actually rather run missions early rather than later. So I take it back. I'm wrong about that. One thing I do want to do as well, actually, is not advance the timeline too much, because I'm going to guess they're going to add a new Procton objective relatively soon, and so if I'm able to play my timeline forward and get that offered to me, that's a good thing, right? That means I'm allowed, like, I can sort of, like, in the next save, the next run, whatever, next episode, I can play the new mission type, and that would be pretty cool as well. So, yeah, I should run stuff without pushing time forward. Okay. Let's go ahead and detox people then. Let's sort by stress. I need my hacker, though. You're already in the trainer, so you're just going to gain XP. You're going to go on the mission. You're the most stressed, so we'll detox you. Who's next? You're in the trainer. And I still want one of my snipers, so let's have you detox. I think that's fine. All right, unneeded save. Sure, great. Okay, so yay, they put a new icon in. That's cool. I like that. Next episode is going to be running Warehouse Swipe, and then probably this Alpha Strike. If this goes fast enough, it'll be back to back. That's a little bit unlikely, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, not much else to say. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.